Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you... With this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it out fast. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The give on the inside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Avery. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the fly sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for a block. It's Avery. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. Robinson will throw. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quickly complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Running the option, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, he chews up yards, doesn't he? That was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you can tell he's got some ability to make big plays, and thank goodness they got...
And into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Running back searching for a hole. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Diggs. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's in for the touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting work.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The inside handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They feed him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we...
Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown! And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it inside the 25. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Line gets set, first down. Motion from the offense. Off play action on first down. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Option look, it's Robinson. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Robinson looking to pass. He's got it on the run. And it's in there. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I think when you're trying to throw against this guy, especially when he's in zone coverage, you got to anticipate the throws. You got to get it out before your receiver turns around to look. Because if you're even half a second too late, he makes you pay with interceptions.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good hands there by the defense on. First down for this offense.
Now that was I don't understand. That should have been a field goal.
The give to the tailback. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Oh, it was a field goal. Never mind.
First down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
A strike downfield. Stroll for a touchdown. They've extended the lead. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Diggs. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. Throws to the back. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
3rd down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Able to get one down to the 15.
And that was a nice 2nd down run. It's setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about...
And they're in for a touchdown. You want to keep... A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Robinson will throw. Got a man.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one, and it'll be a touchdown. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And the DB right with him to knock it away. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
It's never easy on defense being in a sudden change situation like this. On the very first snap, they take a shot. You're backed up almost in your red zone. Great job forcing an incompletion now to catch your breath, get some momentum.
Fires to the big fella. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Robinson looking to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. Grabs it inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give out of the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. Going to the run to start this second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Robinson will throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pulls it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Dialing up a second down pass play. Got his man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback. But two, you've got the intended target double covered. There is no way the
unleashes one deep. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That's a bit of a gut punch for the offense because you went in at halftime, you made your adjustments, you're feeling good about your game plan coming here in the second half, and right away you throw an interception to the defense.
Offense getting set for first down. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fast motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Robinson looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bringing it back, it's Avery. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Now this offense is back on the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking for room, it's Diggs. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the ground with the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot.
The offense set for a first down play. Robinson will throw. The quick out. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell. Locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him.
Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Coming after it. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll try the run. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Robinson looking to pass. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his foot, and he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Let's go.
Recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a crease to the left. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the...
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's going to cruise.
Oh, man. Trouble.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. How entertaining has this game been? How good are these offenses right now as we take a look at the stats after 3? Second down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's the give off the left side. Still running at the 40. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Defense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He steps and powers and works his way.
I just subbed him out.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and they're running. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. To the air on first down. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive. Into their happy place for a touchdown. First down here for the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people.
That was the best game I have played on here. The dude that lost that play of the game, he deserved it. That off.
Win those one play at a
Went
time.
completely off.
And then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their
That play
veins.
was a game
You can tell
changer.
there's tremendous leadership on
Man,
this
that was a good
football
one.
team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else
This game
is
come out
focused
tomorrow.
to the task
This
at
was
hand
the
in
best
order to
game
get
that I
the
played on here.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Had to sit my quarterback midway through at halftime. Go with the backup. He came in, did what he needed to do. That running game is what kept me in. Good defense, too. Negative 24 rushing yards. Shut their running game down.